Welcome, folks, to another episode, another season, another year of the 40-year sim. I am Nutty Sports Gamer. We've got opening weekend 2007 to unveil in this episode. All 30 teams, we'll be seeing them all. Teams with new faces on them, teams with the same old, and whatever else comes up along the way. Let's get right into it. The Boston Celtics, same roster as last year, pretty much. Jamal Tinsley, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce, Mark Odom, Brian Grant. They did sign Ed Gray. I think Ed Gray's new. He signed him away from the Blazers. Billy Owens, Scalabrini's there. Cedric Simmons, Sweetney, Shura, Luke Walton. These guys are reserves. And then you got Ronnie Torrey out there too. The Nets, Steve Nash, Steven Jackson, Grant Hill, Marty Stoudemire, Alonzo Mourning, Brendan Haywood, Luis Scola, Eddie House, DeMar Johnson, Melvin Booker, etc. But Grant Hill is now on the Nets. He's wearing number 5, which was his Olympic number, because Alonzo Mourning is still wearing 33. He's still on the Nets. So that is why that is happening. There's a three-pointer for the Celtics, Lamar Odom. 104-91 is the score. We got a botched alley-oop. We can't have an episode without a botched alley-oop. And Ray Allen jab stepping, passing it to Jamal Tinsley. Odom in the post. Skates by his defenders and makes the basket. And Grant Hill was sent to the Nets along with Steven Jackson in exchange for Sean Marion. Sean Marion is on the Magic now. And Grant Hill, Steven Jackson are now on the Nets. Marty Stoudemire dunking the ball for the Nets. The Nets, they were swept in the playoffs last year. They needed a little bit of a change, a new look. They're hoping that, the addition of Grant Hill gives them another playmaker, an efficient scorer from the wing, etc., etc. Then Steven Jackson, great 3-and-D guy. So there's Jackson with a dunk for the Nets, 106-100. I'll try not to stammer the rest of this episode, although it is a long one, so I can't promise anything. Alonzo Mourning making a basket, still looking pretty good for his old age. Still hanging around. Ray Allen passing it to Jamal Tinsley. Can't get past his defender. But Ray Allen is open for 3, and there we go. Ray Allen. Maybe he's going to show us more this season. That would be nice. Steve Nash to Marty Stoudemire with the jumper. 7-point game. Jamal Tinsley. Could this be the dagger? No. The Nets still got a chance. Let's see what they can do here. Steve Nash. The pass to Mourning. Now Grant Hill on the Nets now. Let's see what he can do. He's going to drive. Pass it to Marty Stoudemire for the basket. 5-point game. Nash running a fast break. Throws up a shot, misses, gets his own rebound, and puts it in. All of a sudden, one-possession game. Jamal Tinsley to the truth. Can't make the 3. So here comes Grant Hill. And Amari Stoudemire with an alley-oop, making it a 1-point game. 35 seconds left. Are the Celtics going to choke this away? Brian Grant gets rejected. The Nets going the other way. Steve Nash, 25 seconds left. Grant Hill with the dunk, and the Nets take the lead. 112-111. Paul Pierce driving. Tinsley receives the pass. 10 seconds left. Paul Pierce to Ray Allen. To Pierce. He's going to make a shot. He's going to attempt a shot. He misses, and the Nets get the victory at home. For the home opener, the season opener, Nets defeat the Celtics 112-111, 38-14 for Steve Nash. Steven Jackson at 19, Alonzo Mourning at 15, 36 for Paul Pierce. What a game. What a freaking game. What some nice performances from the best players too. Suns Spurs up next. Let's see what these rosters look like this season. The struggling Spurs got Jason Williams, Ben Gordon, Bluthenthal, Aldridge, Eddie Griffin, Scott Pollard, Jose Calderon, Dan Lange, Kenny Thomas. Not the best roster, but it's all about the development of LaMarcus Aldridge and Ben Gordon, etc. Suns, Tony Parker, Larry Hughes, Peja Stojakovic, Chris Bosh, Dwight Howard, Allen Henderson, Derek Anderson, Nick Collison, Inkadare, Luke Ridnour, Adam Morrison on the reserves. I think the Suns, this could be the Suns' year. I think this is where they're going to put it all together. I'm hoping so. Here's LaMarcus Aldridge with a basket for the Spurs. Nice to have Aldridge on the team as Peja Stojakovic for the Suns makes a 3. Tony Parker to Dwight Howard. And the Suns are up by 1. Here's a made basket by Phoenix. 51-50 in the third quarter. And we got a steal. Tony Parker gets fouled. But what a play. And I don't know why I left this. Okay, yeah, let's simcast. While I'm simcasting, I just want to say that I'm happy that LaMarcus Aldridge ended up on the Spurs because it gives the Spurs some direction. Finally. Jason Williams, meanwhile, making a 3 for the Spurs. He's been terrible lately, Jason Williams, and this felt like the only real place for him, a developing, rebuilding team. Scott Pollard with a basket, 98-87. This game is pretty much over. But let's see some more highlights. Let's see if we can get another Dwight Howard dunk! Just like that. That's what I wanted. 187. Can LaMarcus Aldridge give us something? Is he even out there? Yes, he is. Got a missed shot. Scott Pollard with a basket. 189. Tony Parker to Peja Stojakovic. No, but Dwight Howard, he's starting to show us a lot more energy, a lot more oomph. There's Dwight Howard again. He's doing more stuff. He's doing more things. That's what you want to see. Stojakovic with 27. And the Suns win, 105-91. Sonics roster, Jameer Nelson, Kerry Kittles, Bonzi Wells, Marvin Williams, Andre Bargnani, Zerbiak, Kenny Anderson, Yarich, Mehmet Okur, Kwame Brown, Will Bynum. It's an odd mix. It's an odd group. That's all I can say. The Knicks, Kirk Heinrich, Quentin Richardson, Richard Jefferson, Stromile Swift, Eddie Curry, Chris Wilcox, Josh Childress, Earl Watson, Andrew Bynum, Allen Houston. This team was kind of figuring things out a little bit last season. The Knicks were. So hoping to see what they're able to do this time around with this roster. Eddie Curry in the post, making a basket for the Knicks, and it's 94-87 now. Kirk Heinrich for 3, no good. Andre Bargnani with the rebound. Hopefully Bargnani has a nice career as opposed to in real life. Kerry Kittles with a basket. That's a 9-point lead. Jameer Nelson. Haven't seen much of Jameer Nelson. Here he is, sinking the long 2. And then a missed shot there for the Sonics. Gives the Knicks a chance at a fast break. Richard Jefferson with a nice dunk there. A little double clutch reverse jam. Jefferson guarded by Zerbiak, it looks like, but he passes it to Eddie Curry, who makes that basket. 98-91 was the score. Then the final score was 102-92. Kerry Kittles with 21, 18 for Richard Jefferson, and we are moving on. Some trades to look at. Timberwolves traded Balkman, Sundov, and 2 second-rounders for Eaton Thomas and J.R. Bremer. The 76ers also traded away Marcus Camby to the Bulls. Eddie Jones is now on the Clippers. Michael Finley, Carlos Williamson, and Sheldon Williams is now on the Clippers. Anything else? Aaron McKee also went to the Clippers. And then let's look at the Lakers. Shaq. I revealed this at the end of the last episode, but Shaq traded to the Mavericks for Hedo Turkoglu, Jason Hart, Gary Trent, and 2 first-round picks. So Turkoglu is now on the Lakers. Shaq is now on the Mavericks. It's going to be very fascinating, this Lakers team. Jason Hart, Kobe Bryant, Bruce Bowen, Turkoglu, Udonis Haslem, Devin George, Gary Trent, Anthony Parker, Drew Gooden. I like this roster. It's going to be a fun roster. Not necessarily a chip roster, but, you know, it is what it is. Jay Williams on the Bulls, Jason Richardson, Shane Battier, Zach Randolph, and Marcus Camby. It's about time to see the Bulls step up a little bit. I think it's that time. So Camby is now on the Bulls, and Lorenzen Wright is on the Sixers. Camby a better defender, rim protector, and stuff like that. Crozier, Leandro Barbosa, Ron Mercer, Jay McElveen, also on this Bulls team. We'll see if the Bulls can really step up, really take it up a notch this season. Jason Richardson with a 3-pointer there. More Richardson for you. This time he misses. Zebo, though, gets the rebound, the bucket, and the foul. Kobe Bryant, he's number 24 now. Have you noticed? He's number 24. Kobe Bryant, we officially entered that era. Jay Rich with the 3 for the Bulls. And Lakers off to a really slow start. Maybe we catch a little bit more of this game. Let's see. Making sure no one fouled out yet. And let's see if this game stays close enough for a jump. Okay, let's just watch anyway. 98-86, a block there by Turkoglu, but Zebo, Zach Randolph, able to make the basket anyway. 186 is the score. Jason Hart to Bruce Bowen downtown from the parking lot. Missed shot there by the Bulls. Turkoglu with the rebound. Kobe Bryant makes that jumper for the Lakers. Jason Richardson to Zach Randolph. He misses that shot. Jason Hart with the rebound. Now here's a pass to Turkoglu for 3. That's good. 102-96 now is the score. Jay Williams with the ball. Alley-oop to Jason Richardson, and the Bulls look like they're going to win this game. 105-96. I don't expect the Lakers this season. I don't expect this to be a big championship run type season for them. This is kind of a bridge to get maybe a star next season, is how I see it. The Bucks, Penny Hardaway, Manu Ginobili, Dang, Nowitzki, Tyson Chandler, Foyle, Khalid Reeves, Samaki Walker, Robert Churchwell, Danielle Marshall, Mo Williams, Sean Williams, CJ Miles, and JJ Redick. JJ Redick is now in the Bucks in a trade. Hopefully I show you what that trade was. Darren Williams, Brendan Roy, Gerald Wallace, Rafe LaFrance, Antonio Davis, Andrew Bogut, Gad Zurich, and the rest of this roster. DeJuan Wagner is on this team. Oh yeah, Ricky Davis was traded last season, right? Was that? No, yeah. Oh, okay, never mind. I got confused. Yeah, Ricky Davis traded to the Grizzlies in a salary dump, and then the Bucks traded Mike Dunleavy, Kirk Snyder, and Chucky Atkins for CJ Miles, JJ Redick, and a couple of first-round picks. Mike Dunleavy was owed a nice contract, and the Bucks didn't want to pay it because they would have been heavily over the luxury tax. So that is why that trade happened. And plus, Luol Deng pretty much stole Mike Dunleavy's starting small forward position, so there was really no reason to keep him around if there was a way to trade him, and there was. Okay, Bucks, Bobcats, new court, new look for the Bucks. The championship defending Bucks. Luol Deng misses a shot there, and Tyson Chandler with the dunk. Luol Deng now passing it to Dirk Nowitzki. He's wide open for the 3. 7-0 already. Brandon Roy, let's show us what you got. He misses. Ginobili with the rebound. It's a tough team to face if you just entered the NBA. And we got Manu Ginobili getting the screen, making the shot, drawing the foul. And it's already 10-0. Let's see if this gets any better. Bucks maintaining a lead into the third, into the fourth. All right, 86-82. This game, okay, got a little bit closer. Brendan Roy missing a jumper. Bogut with the putback. It's a 2-point game. Luol Deng to Dirk Nowitzki. He's gonna make that basket right there. 4-point lead for the Bucks. Brendan Roy to Antonio Davis. Can't make that shot. Andrew Bogut, though, does make the putback. Nice to see more Bogut. Nice to see more of Bogut in this young Bobcats team. Dirk Nowitzki with the jumper from Milwaukee. Brandon Roy. Where are my Brandon Roy fans? Seriously. The friends making that basket. Because if you think about it, as we watch Dirk Nowitzki making a basket, this next couple of seasons, it's like an alternate. We're going to see a real alternate career for Brandon Roy. He's going to have like a full career, you know? Maybe he plays with the Bobcats the whole time. Maybe he goes somewhere else. But he's going to be a perennial all-star. You know that. He's got all-star potential. See Ginobili missing. And and making that basket. Obviously, he made the All-Star in real life several times, and his career was cut short. 196 the final score, but yeah, my point is Brendan Roy, it's going to be exciting to see him play out his career in the sim, so that's going to be fun. Dirk Nowitzki, one thing I'll say is that ever since we got his new face, he kind of looks, he kind of looks like a drug addict. Not in real life, but NBA 2K face, Dirk Nowitzki kind of looks, I don't know, he doesn't look great. Grizzlies traded away Keith Van Horn for Nene and JJ Barea. Carlos Arroyo is now on the Grizzlies as well. Check it out. Carlos Arroyo is a starter. Ricky Davis, Jalen Rose, Nene Hilario, Thea Ratliff, Eric Snow. This team is very much in transition because Vince Carter left. Vince Carter is no longer on the Grizzlies. See, David Lee, they managed to steal David Lee from the Knicks in free agency. He was a restricted free agent, and they paid him a lot of money to get him. There's that trade. Magic in the Nets, Sean Marion, Rashawn Leonard, etc. traded to the Magic, and the Magic traded away Rashawn Leonard. So you got Sean Marion, you got Rajah Bell now on the team. He used to be on the Kings. You got Joe Smith, you got Eric Dampier, Stephon Marbury, Chris Anderson. You know, the Magic were struggling last season. They're trying to get back on track with Stephon Marbury. They traded away Grant Hill, and they're hoping that this new roster can inject some life into this team. Eric Dampier missing a shot. We're watching Magic and Grizzlies, and we see a dunk there by Joe Smith. We got Stephon Marbury with the 3, making it 83-77 in the fourth quarter. Nene making that basket for the Grizzlies. Yeah, the Grizzlies look quite a bit different, don't they? Got the Stephon Marbury jump shot there, making it a 6-point game. Ricky Davis, he's been bouncing around the league. Someone's shot got black. I don't think that was Davis's shot. And now we got Sean Marion with the alley-oop to Joe Smith. And this Magic team looks all right. 95-86 final score. Not too shabby. Jalen Rose at 19 points for the Grizzlies. I'm sure he's not going to be on the Grizzlies much longer. But yeah, two interesting teams. We'll see how they do over the course of the season. Let's check out the Rockets roster. Brevin Knight, Trace McGrady, Tim Thomas, Elton Brand, and Ben Wallace. Not too much change there. Roy Marble's back. I can't believe he hasn't retired yet. Malik Allen, Charlie Ward, Shannon Anderson, Alfred Woods. So they're pretty much bringing it. They're running it back. Not too much difference between last season and this season. Chris Paul, Vashawn Leonard, Carmelo Anthony, Andre Karolinko, Jamal Magloire, Delonte West, Derek Fisher, Brian Cardinal, Tony Dumas, Zaza Pachulia makes up the Kings. And so let's check out highlights of this game. Got Chris Paul in the paint, missing that shot. I thought that was going to be going in. It looked like a good shot, but Trace McGrady with an amazing dunk right there. Holy crap! How is he getting better each season? I guess he's still pretty young, isn't he? Here's Trace McGrady with a wild shot. Are you kidding me? I think T-Mac might be even better than he was these last 2 seasons. You can't be serious. Meanwhile, here's a steal. Brevin Knight to Ben Wallace. 6-2. I forgot this Rockets team is kind of fun. It's a fun team. Carmelo Anthony making a jumper for the Kings. Elton Brand with the turnaround miss. Jumper, but Ben Wallace gets the dunk there. Let's move ahead. Fast forward to see if this game... Well, I'm sure we'll check out a few more highlights because we barely saw anything. There we go. It's a blowout, but let's still check some stuff out here because we haven't really seen Carmelo in a while. There he is making a basket. Chris Paul, there he is missing a 3. Come on, Chris. Come on, CP3. Rockets with the rebound. Brevin Knight with the alley-oop to Tracy McGrady. 96-70. Can you tell I'm recording this during the day when no one's sleeping? I don't have to be careful with my voice. To see Carmelo Anthony with the basket. See, if I would have said that in most of my other episodes, I would have woken somebody up, and I can't do that. Chris Paul took Carmelo Anthony 100-70. This is the Kings are crushing. Elton Brand with the basket there. Dunk, I should say. 172. Just a few more highlights. Ben Wallace gonna make a dunk. Let's get some more Mello. He's gonna miss. Maybe some more T-Mac instead. Let's see what happens here. Thomas to T-Mac for the jumper. It's 176. Got a spin move by Camelo. A block shot by Ben Wallace. Now here's T-Mac. He's gonna draw the foul and make the shot. You've got to be kidding me. This game is over, though. 102, no, 114-88 final score. T-Mac only had 23 points, but he made it look good. He was 9 for 26. Not a great game by him, but when he made the shots, it was awesome. Let's just say that. 37 for Camilo Anthony. He is becoming quite the player in his career. Anything else? Why are we looking at this again? Why am I making you see that again? Okay. Hawks, Billups, Iverson, Bobby Simmons, Tim Duncan, Nazir Muhammad. Speedy Claxton is now their backup point guard. He was on the Rockets for a while. Raggio Butler, Ronnie Buford, Danny Fortson, and Jerome Williams. That's right, Jerome Williams. Who are they playing? Man, this is not the best way to edit it. I didn't do a great job. Mike Bibby, Spreewell, Dunleavy, Carlos Boozer, Pau Gasol, Chucky Atkins, Boris Diaw, Kyle Korver, Armstrong, Damian Wilkins, Matt Barnes, Channing Frye. So let's check out the new Raptors court, the new logo, new colors, uniforms, etc. And we got Bobby Simmons with a 3. So Bobby Simmons is now the starting small forward because Deshaun Stevenson took he signed with the Pistons. That's what happened there. And we got in the fast break a basket for I think that was Mike Bibby and the Raptors. God, okay. Tim Duncan makes his own basket there. 5-2. Allen Iverson making it 7-2. Bibby to Latrell Sprewell with a jumper. 7-4. Spree to Pau Gasol. He makes a shot over Nazir Muhammad. We got a missed shot there. Tim Duncan with the putback. 11-6. Mike Bibby missing the 3. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Now here comes Bobby Simmons. Is that what that is? That is Bobby Simmons, right? With the basket. 13-6. It has to be Bobby Simmons. I'm just not used to seeing him out on the court. Sprewell missing. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Billups handling the ball. Guarded by Bibby. Duncan receives the pass. Makes the shot. 15-6. Dunleavy misses. Billups with the rebound. Hawks on the fast break. Muhammad passing it to Bobby Simmons. To Billups. You know, this isn't my best editing work. Billups to Simmons. Jesus Christ. Are you kidding me? I think I was half asleep editing this. Tim Duncan makes the basket. I could have just showed you that and cut the everything else out. Yeah. I'm in real time reacting to my bad editing job. 124-83 is the final score. 37 points for Tim Duncan. The Warriors, Jason Kidd, J.R. Smith, and Anton Jameson, and Tony McDyess, Juwan Howard, Tony Delk, Brian Russell, Darius Miles, the rest. The Blazers, Stoudemire, Rip Hamilton, Abdurrahim, Rasheed Wallace, Tony Batty, Vujicic, Bryant Reeves. You got Paul Millsap on the reserves. Eventually, I see him being the starter for the Blazers, but not anytime. Not now. Maybe not next season either. Rasheed Wallace making a basket for the Blazers. They won the championship 2 seasons ago. They were kind of disappointing last season. They definitely weren't quite as strong as they were in 2005. J.R. Smith with a jumper for the Warriors, making it a 16-point game. Stoudemire with the pump fake and the jumper. 88-70. Tony Delk passing it to Anton Jameson. Can't make that shot. 88-70. 7:20 left to go in the game. Stoudemire with the ball. Passing it to Rip Hamilton for the 3. 91-72 now. Sharif Abdurrahim to Batty. No good. Juwan Howard with the rebound. It's quite the deficit there in the fourth quarter. But we got J.R. Smith making a basket for Golden State. Making it a 17-point game. And J.R. Smith, a hell of a player. In this sim especially. Missing a shot there. The Warriors are. But J.R. Smith gets the rebound. Missed shot again, but Juwan Howard is going to get the putback. 91-76 now is the score. 5 minutes left to go. Rip Hamilton gets the shot blocked by J.R. Smith. He can play defense too. Tony Delk, meanwhile, with the pull-up jumper. 91-78. We got a missed shot there. Abdurrahim also misses. Rashid throwing it to the wrong guy. Tony Delk the other way makes that shot for the Warriors. 91-80. Yeah, decent kid. Not really seeing him. Must be fouled out. Durahim with the 3 there. Final score 110-93. 31 for Jason Kidd and Clippers. Devin Harris, Eddie Jones, Jamal Mashburn, Malik Rose, Kendrick Perkins. That's the starting 5. Aaron McKee, Terrence Rencher, Jamal Crawford, Kevin Mutombo, Joe Prisbilla. On the Wizards, you got Gilbert Arenas, Jerry Stackhouse, Mike Miller, Josh Smith, Yao Ming, Wang Zhizhi, Rafer Alston, Dante Jones, Danny Granger, Keith Kloss. And yeah, let's check out this game. 74-74. Yao Ming with the basket for the Wizards. You get a 2-point game. Jamal Mashburn with a basket for the Clippers. Yao Ming to Jerry Stackhouse for 3. No good, but Yao Ming is right there to tip it in. We got Gilbert Arenas handling the ball, trying to get past Devin Harris. Passing it to Jerry Stackhouse, who makes that 3. 81-76. Kendrick Perkins to Jamal Mashburn. Mashburn with the layup. 3-point game. 6 minutes left. Jerry Stackhouse draws the foul, makes the basket for the Warriors. They made the playoffs last year, and they were up 3-0 against the Heat, and they choked. That's all you can say about that. But they're hoping to do much better this season. Mike Miller to Gilbert Arenas for the dunk. I mean, they look pretty good from what we've seen so far in this game. Malik Rose with a dunk. I think Malik Rose, he was on the Celtics last year, but now he's on the Clippers. There's a jumper by Gilbert Arenas. Devin Harris, the young point guard for the Clippers. He's going to miss that shot. Wizards rebound. Arenas to Stackhouse. To Josh Smith for the basket. 92-80 was the score at that point. 103-91 be the final score. 22 for Yao Ming. Jamal Mashburn with 21. Eddie Jones with he was in double digits. Sixers, Nick Van Exel, Michael Finley, Glenn Robinson, David West, Lorenzen Wright, Vladimir Radovich, Sebastian Telfair, Bruno Sundov, Pavlovich, John Lucas, Rudy Gay, Close Williams. So yeah, Rudy Gay was drafted by the Bulls, but he was sent to the Sixers for that Marcus Camby trade. Gary Payton, Desmond Mason, Ron Artest, Jermaine O'Neal, Eaton Thomas, Sean Bradley, Kevin Ollie, Nocioni, etc. Raymond Felton is on the team. The Wolves. So the Wolves are hoping that Gary Payton can help them make the playoffs. They've been struggling to do that lately. You got Big Dog Robinson making a basket there for the Sixers. Michael Finley throwing it to the wrong man. To the glove. The glove might be old, but he still is a hell of a player. And Gary Payton's going to make that basket for the Timberwolves. Check out a replay. The almost certainly going to make the Hall of Fame, etc. And pretty cool. Jermaine O'Neal passing it to Gary Payton. He gets it to Ron Artest, who misses the 3. Thomas with the putback. 6-5 now is the score. Lorenzen Wright passing it to Van Exel. Gets the screen, and Van Exel's going to sink that jumper for the Sixers. 7-6. Speaking of 76ers. Nick Van Exel passing it to Lorenzen Wright. Wright to Finley. Kind of an old team, isn't it? A lot of old guys in this team. Finley making a basket for the Sixers. Let's jump forward if we can. We'll see if it's worth checking out more of this game. I mean, anybody? Are you curious about any of these guys on these teams? Peyton, I guess, on the Wolves is pretty cool. Jermaine O'Neal passing it to Artest for the 3. 93-87. At least we got a close game. Jermaine O'Neal with the jumper there, making it a 4-point game. Nick Van Exel, he's gonna sink a 3-pointer to keep the Sixers ahead by 7. Then we got a missed shot there. Big Dog Robinson also missing. Thomas with the rebound. The Wolves. Desmond Mason to Jermaine O'Neal. Back to Mason for 3. He makes it. 4-point game. Glenn Robinson to Nick Van Exel. Right to Finley. Finley will make that jumper at the charity stripe. 98-92. Gary Payton guarded by Van Exel. And Payton will make that shot. 4-point game. Nick Van Exel for 3. No good. Jermaine O'Neal with the rebound. The Wolves. Gary Payton. The alley-oop to Jermaine O'Neal. 98-96. Glenn Big Dog Robinson guarded by Artest. Misses the shot. Rebound Wolves. Gary Payton. 2. Jermaine O'Neal. For the basket. It's a tie game at 98. Briefly. Now it's 198. Nick Van Exel to Lorenzen Wright for the shot there. Check out a replay of Wright receiving the pass from Van Exel and making the basket. So, Wolves down by 4. Jermaine O'Neal double teamed. Still makes the shot. 1:14 left to go and it's tied. We got a rebound by Eaton Thomas. And we got our test to Desmond Mason for the dunk. How will the Sixers respond? 55 seconds left to go. Glenn Robinson to David West for the long 2. Tying the game at 104. 50 seconds left to go. Gary Payton passing it to Jermaine O'Neal. And O'Neal passes it to Desmond Mason for the 3. In the corner pocket. 107-104. 40 seconds left to go. Got a pass to the wrong person. Not great. Jermaine O'Neal to Desmond Mason. Thinks about making 7-3. Ron Artest gets the ball now. With 26 seconds left to go. The pass to Jermaine O'Neal. He's going to drive. Make that shot. 5-point game. This game's over. 117-112 will be the final score. Okay. Nuggets. Steve Francis, Jameson Brewer, LeBron James, Rashard Lewis, and Brad Miller. Some changes with the Nuggets. God Shammgod. Dale Davis still there. And some other guys. Pat Garrity is here for some reason. Jared Jeffries. That pretty much makes up the roster, though. Not much else to say about the Nuggets. Well, they made the conference finals. We'll see how they're able to do this season. Andre Miller, Vince Carter, Andre Iguodala, Kurt Thomas, Shaq, Prigioni, Drew Coles, Donnell Harvey. The bench is not good. Harold Miner, this is going to be the issue for the Mavericks. They got Carter and Shaq, but their bench is really bad. They didn't have much money for much else, but they got a pretty good starting 5, so we'll see how this team does with Shaq at center. Here he is with the tip-off. Vince Carter of the Mavericks passing it to Iggy, who misses the shot, but Shaq with the putback. Shaq on the Mavericks. Yeah, it's interesting, huh? Brad Miller with a baseline jumper for the Nuggets. Steve Francis to Brad Miller. to Jameson Brewer, who makes that three. Vince Carter with a three, tying the game up briefly. Nuggets with the ball, with the rebound. Rashard Lewis with the alley-oop to Brad Miller. Vince Carter, he's going to miss. Kurt Thomas also misses. Shaq, he also misses. Vince Carter can't make it. Shaq, there he goes. Finally. 97-90 is the score. 5 minutes left. Rashard Lewis for three. Yes! Making it a 10-point game. Vince Carter to Iguodala, who misses the shot. Kurt Thomas gets blocked. The Nuggets, I mean, hey, the Mavericks made some changes. Nuggets made some interesting moves too. And they made the conference finals last season. They definitely could make some noise again this season. Brad Miller misses. LeBron James making the basket. 12-point game. Andre Miller to Shaq. He passes it to Andre Miller for three. Can't hit it, but Shaq is right there. How did he even get there for the rebound? Wow. Makes the putback. Vince Carter for three. Yes. 7-point game. But can the Mavericks keep the... Oh, there you go. A block by the Mavericks to keep the Nuggets from scoring. And let's see if they can capitalize on that. Vince Carter with the basket for Dallas. 102-97. Steve Francis misses, but Brad Miller's right there for the putback dunk. Andre Miller to Iguodala for three. No good, but Shaq, there he is again, making a huge impact for this Dallas Mavericks team. 42 seconds left to go. Kurt Thomas to Vince Carter. He's going to make that jumper. It's a 3-point game. LeBron James to Steve Francis to Brad Miller. James gets the ball back. Gets blocked by Shaq. LeBron blocked by Shaq. Vince Carter with the ball. Passing it to Andre Miller for the corner three. Can't hit it. And we got a rebound. And that's it. 106-101. The Nuggets beat the Mavericks. They're working on their chemistry. It's not going to happen overnight. The Mavericks still need to figure out, who's going to score more, who's going to get the ball more, and yada, yada, yada. So, yeah. Cavaliers, Kyle Lowry, Gerald Green, Josh Howard. Al Harrington, Vin Baker is now on the Cavaliers. Christian Laettner, Kellis Delfino, Chris Mim. We already saw the Mavericks, so we don't need to go over their roster again. We got a jumper there for Dallas to start things off. The Cavaliers' first season in the post-Reggie Miller era. You got Kyle Lowry getting blocked by Shaq. And here come the Mavericks going the other way. And a basket there by Vince Carter. We got Vin Baker missing the shot. Rebound Mavericks. Andre Miller to Vince Carter for the long two. 6-0 is the score. Iguodala missing the shot. Kurt Thomas also missing. Shaq, though, also missing. Finally gets dunked. 8-0 to start things off. Now it's 73-64. Cavaliers with the lead, although we don't understand. I don't understand how that happened. Andre Miller missing the shot there. Kurt Thomas with the putback. Can the Mavericks come back in this game? There's a missed shot by, I think that was Kyle Lowry. And now we got Vince Carter with the pass to Prigioni, who makes that corner three. 75-70 now is the score. 3:10 left to go. Vince Carter can't hit that. Shaq, though, with the putback. 3-point game. Josh Howard to Kyle Lowry for the corner three. 78-72. Here's Al Harrington to Kyle Lowry to Vin Baker, who makes that shot. Vin Baker can't wear 42 because that number is retired on the Cavaliers. So he's wearing 11. Shaq missing. Vin Baker with the rebound. And it feels like the Cavaliers are going to seal this game. Kyle Lowry does just that. So, again, the Mavericks, they're still working on their chemistry. Don't worry about them. They lose by 3 to the Cavaliers, who are, I admit, they're a pretty bad team. So it's a bit concerning, but it's very, very early in the season. So can't really judge too much at this point. But there's Shaq. Shaq in a Dallas uniform. Okay, Heat. Jason Terry, Marquise Daniels, Corey Maggette, Chris Webber, Zydrunas Ilgauskas, Rodney Rogers, Greg Ostertag, Morris Peterson, Tim James, Stepania, Alvin Williams. That is the roster for the Heat. And who are they facing opening weekend? They're facing the Sonics, who we've already seen. Their roster, Jameer Nelson making a 3 there for Seattle. 107-101 is the score. Bonzi Wells to Kerry Kittles, missed the shot. Andre Bargnani with the dunk. 109-101. Morris Peterson to Corey Maggette, makes that 3. 5-point game. Peterson to Maggette to Jason Terry. Gets the screen from Ilgauskas. Misses the shot. Bargnani with the rebound. Now here comes Jameer Nelson to Bargnani. Makes that shot. 113-109 be the final score. I didn't see all that much of the Heat, but we'll see them. I'm sure we'll see more of them during the season. Hornets, Sam Cassell still here. Dwayne Wade, Caron Butler, Keith Van Horn, Al Jefferson is starting 5. Then you got Trenton Hassel, Samuel Dellenbear on the bench. Keith Van Horn was traded from the Grizzlies to the Hornets to get a nice stretch 4 option for the Hornets. I don't know why we're doing this. And Al Jefferson now the starter. Was he the starter last year? I can't remember. Steve Blake, Travis Outlaw, Amundsen, Charlie Villanueva. That's the Hornets. They're facing the Bobcats. Nice to see some more Brandon Roy, although he lost the ball there. Now here's Dwayne Wade making a layup for New Orleans. 101-97. Deron Williams to Gerald Wallace. Can't hit that shot. Sam Cassell with the rebound. 5:13 left to go. We got a basket by Keith Van Horn. 104-97. Block shot there. Dwayne Wade passing it to Al Jefferson. He makes that jumper right next to the basket. 106-97. 4 minutes left. And an alley-oop. So I believe that's Antonio Davis. 7-point game. Gerald Wallace will make that shot for the Bobcats. 147 left to go. Keith Van Horn can't make that 3. Wallace with the rebound. Now here's Deron Williams making the shot for the Bobcats. Check out the replay of Williams receiving the pass, making the layup. Going to be an interesting backcourt between him and Brandon Roy. I'm really excited to see how that works out. To see if it works out. Maybe it's not a good idea, but we're going to give it a shot at least. Give these two young guys a shot to blend. As you see Brandon Roy making a basket there. So it's a 3-point game. 108-105 is the score. 106 left to go in the game. And we got Caron Butler making the 3. Now it's an 8-point game. How about a made 3 there by Rafe LaFrance? What are the Hornets going to do? I guess this is over. It's over. 116-110. There wasn't enough time really for the Bobcats to do anything. 27 for Wallace, or 28. Okay. Jazz, Terrell Brandon, Joe Johnson, Tayshaun Prince, Kenyon Martin, Chris Kaman, Antonio Daniels, Brent Barry, David Wesley, Brian Skinner, Marcus Fizer, PJ Tucker weighing the bench, Lou Williams as well. And they're facing the Orlando Magic, who we already know their roster. Chris Kaman with the rebound there. And we got Joe Johnson making a basket, 80-59. Sean Marion passing it to his teammate who misses. Couldn't quite see who that was. Who's at the shot? Terrell Brandon passing it to Tayshaun Prince for the dunk. 82-59. Brandon missing the three. Chris Kaman with the dunk. So it's a 25-point game. And we got Brandon to Tayshaun Prince. Nice dunk there. ISO Joe with the rock. Passing it to Terrell Brandon, who holds the ball at the wing. Passes to Joe Johnson, who makes that shot and draws the foul. This Jazz team looking pretty nifty. The Magic, I don't know. But Marbury is going to get past Terrell Brandon and make the basket there. Check out a nice replay of Stephon Marbury doing his work. So it's 89-61. We're just checking out highlights at this point, not really caring about the score. You see Marbury making another basket. More Marbury highlights, maybe. Rajah Bill. Eric Dampier. How about Sean Marion on the Magic? Let's see what he could do. He misses. But he gets his own rebound and makes the basket. 89-65. Brandon to Joe Johnson. Crossing over. Passing it to Chris Kaman. Guarded by Eric Dampier. And Kaman will get blocked by Dampier. Stephon Marbury. Can we have an amazing comeback by the Magic? Can we get that? Joe Smith. Dribbling. Getting blocked by Kenyon Martin. Passing it to Eric Dampier, who draws the foul. And do we need to see more of this? I don't think we need to see more of this. I think we're done here. 110-87, just a taste. We're just getting a taste of these teams, you know. All 30 teams. Pacers, Rajon Rondo, Michael Redd, James Posey, Antoine Walker, Emeka Okafor, Reggie Evans, Michael Petrus, Doug Christie, Troy Hudson, Calvin Booth. Rondo and Michael Redd, that could be a fun backcourt. Looking forward to that. Pistons, Baron Davis, Katino Mobley is now on the Pistons. Deshaun Stevenson, Kevin Garnett, Christic, got Isaiah Ryder, Trevor Ariza still on the team. So, yeah, Pistons, Maurice Evans, Michael Doliak. Monte Ellis still not really getting any minutes yet. We'll see if he can be part of the rotation sooner than later. But let's check out this game between the Pistons and the Pacers. New look Pistons. Pacers with Rajon Rondo. We got Michael Redd at a 3 for Indiana. Kevin Garnett with a reverse jam. Antoine Walker now of the Pacers, missing a jump shot. Christic with the rebound. We'll see if this new look Pistons team can do better than they did last season, where they went out in the first round. Kevin Garnett makes the basket for Detroit right there. Let's check out a replay of that. Very nice. And then we got Michael Redd to James Posey for 3. He sinks it. Baron Davis with a 3 for the Pistons. Get some Rajon Rondo action, please. Michael Redd making a jumper. Michael Redd's coming along though. That's fun. I don't know if we're gonna see any Rondo. Give us some Rondo, damn it. No, we're not gonna do that. 122-101. I think we see more Rondo next episode. Yeah, you know, because Rondo's not really you know, he's a pass first guy. You know, he's a defensive minded guy, and I don't know if he's gonna have a lot of highlights for us rookie year. I know he also he has an awesome layup package in real life. We'll see if he unleashes his some awesome layups this season, but maybe it's gonna take a while. All right, was that every team? Let's see. Looks like we did every team, which means that's the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Like and subscribe, and I will check you out next time.